Welcome back to the BioCrew Productions podcast. I may have made a boo-boo again. I seem to be doing this every once in a while. But to be fair, I'm under like 30 videos, so still figuring it out. I'm a big boy. But
we'll get there.
If you feel like we may have already talked about this beginning part, it's because for the last 17 minutes we were recording this, and I didn't have my mic set up. So we're going to try to retread the common ground that I had. God, I'm so good at this. This whole YouTube thing, I'm so freaking good.
Yeah, dude. Did anyone tell you that you should go pro?
I just like wasting your time.
MLG, I think.
It's one of my favorites. But we have Lorenzo here. Thank you for joining me again, buddy. How you doing today?
I am well.
Yeah?
I'm bueno today.
You're like, you don't want to do your story again or anything?
I don't remember what I said.
Me
I
neither.
don't remember what I say. But there was a thing that I probably said.
Well, what'd you do today?
What was I gonna say? Oh, right. No, I'm here for it. No, it's coming back. I had to go sit down with somebody for a meeting today. Went well. Brought him crumble cookie. If you're in sales, just bring somebody crumble cookie and they will do whatever. Please God,
do whatever.
They don't. Hopefully they're not on here and they don't hear this one day.
My 30 views. Actually, I'm at 29 subscribers. So on that note, if you want to subscribe, if you haven't yet, go ahead and click that button. That helps out a lot.
So I did that, and then had some lunch actually, and then I played Scum for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, you had lunch with my wife.
I did, yes.
You told me, I forgot.
Had Greek food.
That's right.
It was fucking banger.
Yeah, she took you to the Purple Onion. If you're in Colorado Springs, check out the Purple Onion. That's where you guys went, right?
So good, yeah.
I love a good gyro. Oh.
I had a rice bowl.
That's what she got today, is what she said. We don't usually do that.
I went for the lamb. She said, you like the lamb? And I'm like, I like his flavor. I like his taste. So I was like, I'm going to go for the lamb. I'm not a huge chicken guy anyways. Like,
I'll do chicken. But I agree with gyros and stuff like that too. Lamb just hits different.
Yeah, dude, it's the right thing to put in it.
I agree completely.
Yeah, but
nice.
Oh fuck, it was great.
Sounds like a good day.
I have some leftover dinner, so now I don't have to microwave fried rice. I'm still gonna, but I guess it's kind of rice.
Is it the dinner I gave you, or did you already eat that?
No, I need to eat that still. I'm really not good at leftovers.
I'm not either. I get it. But I will say that I feel like I was a pretty good meal. I made Lorenzo and his wife mushroom risotto and maple glazed spam. Because his wife's vegetarian, so I had to figure that out. I'm not very vegetarian. It came out well though. I was happy with it.
Dude, fucking great. That's what it was. I've had great food this last week, man. Holy shit. Last week I've had such good food. And had steak and salmon at my buddy's house. So.
Ooh, that directly correlates to a good mood in general.
Yeah. Oh, it's been wonderful.
Hell yeah. Well, we can get into what have you been playing lately?
I have been no-lifing the game Scum.
And I know we already covered this, so I'll try to act like I did. Yeah, but I didn't know. So what is Scum?
Yes, Scum. It's an open world survival game. Where you are a prisoner of some aspect or variety, and you're dropped off on an island to basically die, pretty much. But like the society isn't killing you; you're killing yourself on this island. So it's like you don't matter, right? So it's like you're dropped off there, just expected to die eventually, killed by whatever other survivors or zombies.
That sounds really cool,
kind of
though.
Zombie-esque. They're not like, yeah.
I like that. I don't know. You were telling me some about this, and this sounds right up my alley. Honestly, I like the big sandbox games. I like that you were telling me about how you can play it single player. You were saying straight up. That's awesome for me. I love that. And then you can set up the map for multiplayer to where have PvP zones.
Yes,
that really intrigues me.
You can customize it and like have different areas. Like usually. Some servers will have just the hot spots, as PvP. and then you can go into them, or just, it's the entire map is PvP, or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Um, but it's pretty cool. It does have its jank. Um, for being fully released, I would love to see some things fixed,
Yeah.
but yeah, it can't be perfect, I suppose. I've 300 hours in it now, so I've gotten my money's worth.
I think sandbox games in general, that's just inevitable. You can't.
Yep,
They all have their own version of jank. I can't find one that doesn't.
it's fair.
Um,
Yeah, like the one thing that does upsetty spaghetti is when you log out of the game in single player and you have things left on the ground, even in your even your house area, if it's not on like a table or something, like a shelf, if it's not put in like on a shelf somewhere on a piece of furniture, it disappears. So I learned
what?
that yesterday.
Oh no.
Yep. So you have to either put things in chests or on building surface. I don't even know because it's on like an area I built for my house. So I was like, why is I was a little salty about that.
I was a little
That
salty about that.
because I guess the way the game treats it is like it treats the game as if it was online, but you're playing single player, which doesn't make any like a server almost. So like when you open the server, it restarts it, and then I guess it doesn't save the data of the things on the ground, which makes sense, but why?
It's just a lot of
Tell
data to track for the game. To be honest, they're conserving like that aspect of it. It's more of an Andre question if you want to ask him specifically. But from my knowledge, I can see where they're coming from. Like just for performance issues and stuff. Now they probably could make it work, but it's just a lot more work for them. And if they're designing the game around like a multiplayer aspect already, it's kind of an easy out, I guess.
and it makes sense. Like, right, it's not meant to be played single player, um, like in theory, but it still makes me upset.
I get it. I
So I
get
was a,
it.
I was a little upset yesterday because that's the actually reason I stopped playing last year. When I was driving around, I had the game crash on me,
Oh.
and this car that I spent like hours building, because like you have to find the parts for the vehicles. So you have to find the tires, bring them back to a home location, and then you have to find like an alternator, a battery. So you have to find all these different aspects of the car, put them together. Then you finally have your vehicle so you can go carry more shit. And then it just disappeared on me after it crashed. And I was like, well, I'm not doing that again.
That's so
I just quit.
terrible. That's so bad. That would piss me
Dude,
off so bad.
I was so salty.
Unforgiving, it sounds like. Damn.
Yeah. But it looks like they fixed that issue.
That's good. So at least your car won't disappear if it crashes.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh God, I don't know. I haven't had it happen yet. I'm gonna find out though,
Oh
and I'll let
man.
you know.
Yeah, you're mid addiction right now too. You said you pushed
Yes.
out last we were recording. You said this is kind of overtaken your Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's now your new game is Scum. Out with the
Yes. Yep.
old, in with the
Yep.
new.
Yeah. No, that's kind of how I roll. Uh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a yeah. What about you? What you playing?
I've been playing Area 51, which you were a little intrigued by, and you looked up some stuff.
Yeah. I did.
Freaking love this game. I didn't think I was gonna. I've had it on my backlog for a little bit. I played it as a kid and just kind of assumed that it was painted by rose tinted glasses, and
Mhm.
that when I went back to it, it would feel a lot like going back to Black from PS2, where it's just hard to play.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
not at all. The story's very intriguing for me. I love it's just spooky enough, but it's really just action heavy, you know. Um,
Okay. Sure.
you get to turn into a monster. I'm spoiling a little bit, but I love when games do
Ooh.
that, like the classic Far Cry. But it's been fun. I've actually been burning through it pretty fast. It's not a very long game, and it is challenging, but not overly challenging. I'm able to push through each part. But it keeps me coming back. And my PS2, I've just been on a hot streak with my PS2 lately. You mentioned that it looked a lot like Halo.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. My audio was being weird there.
That's okay.
Yeah. It it reminded me like when I saw the guns from the trailers or whatever. I was like, man, this has a Halo vibe to it. Like
Yeah.
something like even like the suit that I'm looking at. You can't see it here.
Uh-huh.
Like their space suit or whatever has that vibe.
They're very obviously inspired by Halo for sure. Like that's why when we first did this, I was telling you to go look it up because I was curious. I was like, who did it first? Because you're right, there absolutely is some similarities, and Halo did it first, as expected.
I mean, Halo's huge, so like, why would not somebody not try to?
Yeah, cash in on a little bit of that style.
Right. Yeah.
It's been very fun. I highly recommend it. If you have a PS2, or I bet you can find it on Steam or something too. I'm sure you could. But I'm playing it on PS2 or Xbox
Mm.
360. I think they all have it, and then it's been quite the ride. It's been very fun for me.
Huh,
Other
that's
than that,
interesting.
sticking with Yakuza Zero, been chipping away at that. That game's long and just has a lot of side missions, so that'll take me a while. And I think that's it basically. Just those two are the real main ones.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. No, like, yeah. Area 51 looks interesting. I wish I could go back and play it. I mean, I'm sure I could like emulate it, but I haven't seen something obvious where I can get it on Steam or something like that.
Yeah. Are you okay with going like are graphics important to you nowadays? Like, can you go back and play a PS2 game for the first time?
I mean, I could try. I'm kind of a um
Game snob.
yeah, I'd say so. It's unfortunate.
I think a lot of people are
Um
nowadays, to be honest. And
yeah,
I don't
like
blame them. Like, it's hard. It's a hard market out there right now because everything is fantastic. Everything is so
yeah.
well done that
Mm.
it's hard to. If you're even just B tier or even A minus tier, you're kind of crap because there's just 10 A plus S ones that take over the market. You know?
Yeah, I think people are starting to shift though with like graphics in general. Like graphics, I think when I was growing up was like Far Cry 3 was a great example of like holy shit, this game is beautiful. It's peak, right? Like it just added. So like just going into the game, like that got you to play the game.
Yeah.
Like just how good it looked. And then it started getting better and better and better until now we're here, and now GTA 6 is around the corner. And we're like, dude, how much better can this shit get? Like, when is it
Yeah.
gonna fucking stop? Like, we don't need this. Can you release a game in fucking 5 years? It
I
doesn't
just
have to be photo fucking realistic, but just Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just want a fun time. Christ,
Yeah,
like
like I want it to look pretty, yeah, but Jesus, I don't need to see fucking arm hair follicles. I don't care that much.
I will say there is something about like I've been going and playing like PS2 a lot more lately and PS3 a lot more. And with those technical limitations that those kinds of systems had, the games really had to compensate by being fun. Like they couldn't
Mm,
look good, so they had to be really fun. So I guess what I'm getting at is nowadays, as big and fantastic as these modern games are, I do have a sense of a lot of them are missing something. Like there isn't that urgency of fun as much as there used to be. It's more about how pretty can I make this look, how
yes.
stream worthy can I make this look, really.
Mm. Oh man, my man spitting facts.
Yeah, I just it's there is a little bit of some seasoning missing. There was a love, there was a passion about actually having fun playing whatever the shit because the shit looked like garbage. If it wasn't fun, no one was gonna touch that shit, you know?
Yep.
So they had to
Well,
work
I
with that.
mean, yeah,
Um,
it's funny.
the next thing we did talk about before
Hmm.
the end of my little fuck up session, which is only 17
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
long, so we're
That's
getting
not too
there,
bad.
was we talked about some shows we've been watching. I know I don't typically talk on this, but
Yeah.
you mentioned that you started a weird one called "If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You." So, do
Yes.
you want to talk about that?
Yes. Uh, I will. I would. Um, except I kind of know the plot. Um, it's about this woman whose kid is going, like, has a. It's not like medical. It's like a medical problem kind. I think it's a feeding tube, is what it is, and she's trying to get this feeding tube like out of her kid because her husband's on like this work trip for like a month or something, and then something happens to her house, so she has to have like contractors go there, so she lives in a motel for a certain amount of time with her kid. A weird fucking psychological um, movie. It's so if anyone knows what A24 films are, it is an A24 film.
Okay.
And if you haven't heard of A24, which they're fucking everywhere right now, Um, they have a wonderful lineup of movies. Some of their movies are a little fucking pretentious, yeah. Little bit, but most of their movies are very fucking well done.
Okay.
There's one I think you probably would even. Well, let me take a look here.
So
Pause.
did you find
Oh, sorry.
the If I Had Legs I'd Kick You because it was an A24 film, or did you just stumble upon it and then realize it was
My wife actually showed me it, and I didn't know it was A24. One A24 film I do know is oh god damn it, am I dumb? Yes, don't answer that. Ex Ex Machina.
Okay. Damn,
So
okay.
that is an A24 film, believe it or not. That was like one of the like when they first started. That was one of their movies. I don't know about first started, but that was their earlier movies. And I'm trying to find another one here. So they have done really good shit. Like yeah, they did The Lobster.
Okay. Well, you actually mentioned that one, the mess up too,
Yep.
which that one sounds kind of crazy. You want to talk that one?
Yes.
That's your favorite film ever, you said?
Second favorite.
Okay, what's it about?
Um, it's about a man who goes to a resort and he has to find a partner, like to like mate, pretty much mate with, right? For whatever in this society. And if he doesn't find a partner, he has to willingly turn himself into an animal of his choosing.
I'm assuming he
Uh,
picks lobster.
hey man, I don't know. It's actually been a minute since I've seen that movie, so I'd have to go read back.
Nice, nice. Oh, cool. I've
Um,
been watching. I just watched The Sinners. I don't watch much, so I was pretty proud of myself for
mm,
watching something for once. It took us 2 different sessions to finish one movie, but we did it. Me and my
yep.
wife. Which that one was really cool. Michael B. Jordan had some vampires, good little action sequence. It had some cheesy parts. I'm not gonna lie. And the ending felt a little bit rushed, to be honest, but it was cool
Mm,
overall. I'd still recommend it.
okay.
Horror movies are kind of hard, or like I guess monster movies are just kind of hard. They're hard to pull off all the way through.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
but speaking of monsters, we're
Mm,
gonna do another retrospective,
mhm.
and this
I
time,
could talk about. Oh shit.
oh, it's okay. This time, the year is the year that The Witcher won. So speaking of monsters, Geralt of
Mm.
Rivia here to help.
Word
2015 though,
tonics on his sword.
yeah. The year was 2015. Do you remember it well? Do you remember getting The Witcher? Did you play it the year it came out?
No, I did not, unfortunately. I remember seeing it. It was super popular. My buddy 100%ed it. Uh,
That's the
I never
same for
actually
me.
played it though.
I remember Andre was really obsessed with Witcher. He played the second one and the first one, I think, on his PC before 3 came out, I think. But I remember seeing a lot of it through him and then seeing how cool Witcher was. And uh, it just kind of it changed the game for a lot of those like monster hunting games in general. I guess that classic medieval style and everything. It really
Yeah.
set the tone. Uh, it took a couple
I
years for me to get to it, though. I didn't play it the year it came out.
yeah, I actually played it, I think, what, maybe 3, 4 years ago now.
Okay.
So relatively recently.
You like it? Are you a fan of it?
I enjoyed it. I didn't beat it, but that's kind of my I don't beat a lot of games,
And that
so
one is
it's not something new.
that one's a commitment to beat. That one's a very long game, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Actually, it took Andre a literal year to beat that game.
I think I got to the point where I found Siri or whatever. Oh, dude, I don't even remember where I got now. I couldn't even tell you.
That game
That's
really for
sad.
me though was the side stories. Like the main story was cool enough, but the side stories, like everyone talks about, those are what kept me going. I loved finding new sequences that just turned into really told, well thought out stories. They
Mm.
did a really good job with that in that game.
I remembered enjoying it for sure. I don't know why I stopped, but yeah.
Alan recently on one of the podcasts talked about that he hates that
Mhm.
game. It's one of his
I
games he doesn't
heard,
like.
dude.
And
Yep.
I will admit, going back and getting the footage, he's got some points. He's not wrong. It's a little bit dated now for sure, and the combat is a little bit funky. It just felt, uh, I don't know. It didn't feel right. It didn't. I will admit, I was like, I see what he's saying, and maybe you have to level
Mm.
up, maybe to get better and like get used to it again and stuff. And I get that. I beat the game, so I'm not trying to talk shit here. I swear, any viewers that are getting mad, I just am saying that he's got some
Does.
valid points.
You only talk shit.
A little
Yeah,
bit
I
sometimes.
I should go back and beat it. That's one of these days I'll re-download it and because I think it's just on my Steam library. I don't even know where I would have played it.
You like this is one
Not
of those
yet.
weird situations where I actually did have it physically on a system
Well, no, because it's probably on their freaking what project CD Project Red's
launcher.
their yeah, stupid launcher. God, I hate launchers. Jesus
This is
Christ.
why I can't really do PC. I have to find my games. Like no,
Yeah.
I do
I'm
have the
gonna
stuff, and it just drives me nuts because I know what you're talking about. Where I'm like, where do I have this game? Where is this one?
yeah. So at this point I'm just gonna buy it on Steam and just call it fucking good.
Then not properly own it.
Hey man, I didn't say that it wouldn't. It's $8 for me to not own it, so that's okay, I guess. I've spent
it's
$8 worse.
yeah, it's like $8 on an experience, I guess. So it's not. I mean, you're not wrong. It's fair.
Yeah.
Um, nice. Well, without disclosing what the other games are on this list, do
Hmm.
you think it deserves the title of Game of the Year for 2015?
I think unfortunately, yeah. Like I don't know. I think people would say Bloodborne.
What did I
Oh,
just say?
unless I was not supposed to say that. I think people would.
You
Uh,
did that on the last one too. You were just like listing them all off, and I was like, all right, well, we're just gonna roll with this, I guess.
okay, yeah. Back rewind. Um, do I think do? All right, yeah. Do I think it deserves Game of the Year? Um,
I like how you rewind. I was gonna leave all that in.
oh, oh God. I don't. I don't know.
It's a tough one for you. There's some
My
debate in this
choice
one.
would have been my choice would have been different
Okay.
because I didn't play Witcher, but that's only because I didn't play it.
Like you didn't play it that year, but like overall, this is a retrospective. So if you've played it in life, it's fine, you know?
Oh yeah, it's okay. Okay, yeah. It would not be my game of the year.
No? Okay.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
quickly say I don't think so either. Like there's at least three I'd probably pick over it at this point.
no. I mean, it looked awesome in the time, but like the choices I have, eh, it just got beat out, and I think for me personally,
Yeah, I'd say so. There were some other ones that just really stood out. I'm gonna start with talking about Rocket League came out that year.
hmm,
And I wasn't the biggest Rocket League fan. I
yeah,
thought it was really fun, but I'm just not big on round based games, if that makes sense. It's just not my thing. So my roommates loved this game. They played it religiously. I always came out and saw them playing it, and it was sick and all the different costumes. And this kind of became a cultural thing there for a while where people were just going ham on Rocket League. I'm pretty sure it's still popular, and I'm
it's
pretty
still
sure
popular. Yeah,
it's kicking ass. So I mean, 7 years on or 11 years on, and it's still killing it. You know, there's a
Mhm.
lot here, so that's cool. I have respect for this game for sure. Did you ever play Rocket League? Was that anything?
I played it a little bit. I never played it seriously or anything. And my friend was, I remember vividly, um, my friend trying to show me how to do like a musty flip or something stupid or whatever the hell it was called. And then I couldn't do it because I don't know how the hell to control the car. And I'm like, I'm not gonna learn, bro.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
care.
learn. I could imagine. Can you imagine trying to start nowadays? I bet like it's so saturated with
Oh, it's stupid.
tryhards that it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah, people have been playing that
They
since
got
it came out.
pretty
Still,
big competitions for that game too, if I remember correctly.
yes, they do.
Well,
Massive.
another one that came out that I honestly, this one I've never played, but I've been meaning to get into the series in general, and that's Metal Gear Solid 5 came out this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Mm.
put it on the not for me game of the year just because I still haven't played it. So how the hell am I gonna say that it's the best? I just had to put it on this list because I know it deserves it to be on this list, to be at least mentioned. It's been a series I've always
Yeah,
wanted to try.
I'd agree with that. I never played it, but I know I always heard good shit from Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
games, and I just never played any of them.
Hideo Kojima, he always does crazy. I love Death Stranding, so I think if I
This
go
looks
back
fun.
to Metal Gear Solid, I bet I'll like that too. 5 is the debatable one though, because I guess Konami really shit the bed for the situation and ended up firing Hideo Kojima and everything. So it ended up
Wow.
not being finished, and there was just a lot of drama behind the scenes for that game. So I know that, and there's like you have to do the definitive edition. I'm pretty sure is what people tell me is what I've read somewhere, saw something sometime. So
Hmm.
don't just go out and buy just Metal Gear Solid 5. Apparently, is that's like one of the worst ways you can do it.
Okay. Noted.
Good to know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so those two not really like in the spotlight at all, right? Like in my opinion,
Hmm.
they aren't close to The Witcher. They're definitely less than that, in my opinion. Got to keep saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would also say the Order 1886. I'm going to put in that same one. I actually did our very first Let's Play on this one. I really
Yep.
enjoyed this game, but I don't think it would beat out The Witcher, if that makes sense.
I think a lot of like what that. Well, I don't know, because like I think graphics were important, kind of this year, because
Yes.
so
But
like.
I would almost half agree because the Order 1886 got really shit on, even though it was beautiful because of how short it was. People really
Hmm.
didn't like it, myself included. I beat it in like 2 days when it first came out and was so mad about it. I just went and returned it and got something else. So I had to rebuy it for the Let's Play. And going back through it and only spending like $10 on the copy, really, you learn to appreciate how awesome that game is. I'll actually end up playing that again later on because I kind of like how short it is and how it feels. I can get
Hmm.
through it in a couple of days, have a weekend adventure, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
You want to fight werewolves in London, or if you don't want to play this and you want to just go watch the Let's Play, that's also a complete option that you can go
There
do.
you go. Yep, that's true.
uh, any of the ones that you think that we is like a no go, like it's definitely not above The Witcher.
Uh, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay, I'll
I think I enjoyed it when it came out. I actually really enjoyed the game, and I think it was fucking beautiful. I think the way they portrayed Lara, Lara.
Lara. That's British,
I think the way
Laura.
they portrayed her is like really good, and I loved her voice actor. I think they did a great job, but I don't know
It's not better
if
than
it
The
was
Witcher
necessarily
though.
better.
I'd say
No.
like amount of content that Witcher offers and the style of I don't know the big open world environment, the exploration, everything that really is another level. I do agree. I really liked Rise of the Tomb Raider too. I'm more of a Tomb Raider fan than Uncharted. I've always loved Lara Croft. So it's kind of hard for me to say, but I do got to agree. Geralt kills Lara in this situation.
Yeah, I just think, I mean, there's like, it was just a good game, you know? I can't say anything worse, better, bad or worse than that, you know?
I
It's like
feel
great game, but I don't think game of the year.
Alan, he's mad at us for saying this right now. I can feel it in
Mhm.
the air.
Oh, really? He's a Tomb Raider.
He likes Tomb Raider. He also
He
hates
loves.
Witcher, so it'd be
Well, okay, easy choice, yeah.
yeah, it'd be a bad one for him. He'd probably pick. I know. Actually, I know what he would pick. I think I'm gonna guess, and if he's listening, maybe he'll comment and tell us. But
Mm-hmm.
next up, I'd say in like the going from top to or bottom to top of going up there. This one would be the most. Oh, he's gonna hate me for this too. Alan's also gonna hate me for this answer. But the one that's closest to debatable. Like this one could fight The Witcher in my eyes for fun, but I think it still loses for Game of the Year. I still
Mm-hmm.
think Witcher beats this one, and that's Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront went so hard when that came out.
It
Oh my God.
and I would say as an overall like general public, it probably maybe people disagree with me on that, but for me, it's just because it's one of those round based games. It's one of the ones I actually do like, and I will pop in and play every once in a while. But at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, I'm not that committed to these kinds of games.
I think there was like huge controversy, right, when it came out originally.
Battlefront
Um,
2 had a bigger one. I know that for the loot
Oh, okay.
boxes.
Was it Battlefront? Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Okay. But I enjoyed the fuck out of Battlefront
they
when
did
that
it
came
well.
out.
It's
Oh
beautiful
God,
to
it was
this day.
so good. Yes. Yeah. And apparently, I'm looking at reviews now, and apparently it's dead because there's no No one playing it, and there's a bunch of hackers.
Well, to
That's
be
sad.
fair, and I recently did this with Alan, there's really no point in playing Battlefront 1 when Battlefront 2 exists. I
I
have
think the
both
first
now.
one's better, right?
No. I mean, at least like if you like bots and everything, there's a lot more you can do with Battlefront 2, and they have all the same stuff as Battlefront 1 plus more. So it's just an
Okay.
overall just an improvement. When it first came out, it was very controversial because of all the loot box and blah blah blah.
Right.
But now it is actually fixed and it is justifiable. It's got a good
Cool.
community behind it and everything. But Battlefront 1,
Mm,
it wouldn't. I mean, Battlefront 2 wouldn't exist without the first one. So,
that's fair.
and I'm nostalgic because I like the old ones, the PS2 ones. I still have
Yep.
one, the
Oh
Battlefront
man, I
2.
remember that.
Oh, so
Yeah, the beeps and boops when you get into the fucking lobbies. Oh,
yeah.
oh god.
It was so good. So good.
I actually have Battlefront 2 in my Steam library, believe it or not.
Nice.
Uh, I need to go back and play some.
Heck yeah, I want to play some together.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kill you.
Probably.
The
I am
footage that's
so bad at
playing
that game. Oh
right
my
now
god.
is me and Alan playing probably because we were playing
Okay.
this together and got footage together.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so now we're in the meat and potatoes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I would honestly probably pick any of the next. There's 4 more games. I would probably pick any of these other 4 above The Witcher 3. So people might hate me. Now we're above The Witcher. At
Yep.
the lowest end of this tier for me, and I'll before I actually say it, I'll kind of highlight it to ask you want to talk about that one next.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, Batman Arkham Knight. I think this was the lowest of the 4 for me, which this game was sick. I really liked this game. People hated the Batmobile,
What, the vehicle combat? Yeah. That's the
which
only thing I can think of when I hear this game.
it is a lot. Like they just did too much, but it is still fun. Like it's not well done. It's just too much, and I'm not Batman doing it. So let me be more Batman.
Mhm.
So
I see.
I do see the complaints in it, but it's not that big of a deal to me. I do think I like Arkham City more still, but Arkham Knight was really well done. It was a beautiful game, very fun to just be Batman and go run around and beat up fucking thugs. Did you
Hmm.
play this one?
No, I watched a friend play it though. Looked cool. I mean, it just wasn't my game. I'm not a superhero guy,
Yeah,
so don't really
I
care too much
I
about.
can do superheroes myself. I could do it. Arkham Knight, though, the one complaint I have is to get the true ending, you have to do 100% of the side stuff, or specifically the Riddler trophies. And, like, fuck you. That's all I got. Like,
I
fuck you.
remember I remember helping one of the girls I was sort of dating at the time, helping her do something like with one of the riddles or something. I don't even know what it was. If she was going
Yeah.
through like one of the missions or whatever.
I'm not,
And I
and there's
remember
just
it
too
being
many of
hard.
them. Yeah. And fuck you. Like, I'm not trying to sit here all day doing your goddamn Riddler mode. Like, no.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yep.
The next one in my list, and in my opinion, unless you want to talk about Arkham Knight some more.
Probably Mad Max.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be my
Now you're number
number 3
3.
if
I'll
I'm
go with it just
yeah.
because, like I said, it was kind of in between for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you?
I played it a little bit. When it released, I bought it on sale, maybe like a year after or something like that. I remember playing, I don't know, a couple hours of it. And then I realized I'm like, huh, I don't really like the game necessarily. I liked the open world. It was really cool, with the cars and shit. I think they had a really nice concept. Um, but it wasn't my game. And I was
Yeah,
okay with that. Everything else they did great, it just wasn't something I wanted to put my time into. And,
I
you
know
know.
Alan loves this game. I really like it too. I've talked about it on this channel. We've even streamed it. It is really well done. It did not
Mhm.
get fair shake. But my complaints with it now,
Yeah.
sitting on it for a little bit, is I do get kind of bored of just the desert all the time. But obviously, you
Mm.
can't change that. It's just you kind of have to. I guess what I'm saying is, before you play that, you have to commit to the idea that you want to play in a desert because that's all you're gonna get. There are
Yeah.
different variations of said desert, but it's just desert. Um,
Yeah. I
another
think if I
complaint.
went back now, I think I could enjoy it. I just because I can play a lot slower games now than I used to. So
Yeah,
maybe that's something I could go back to.
I would recommend it. It is actually worth a play. It did not get a fair shake. It was very fun for me. Like leveling up your car and collecting their cars, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Leveling up the different bases. The story was serviceable. It wasn't necessarily
Okay.
like, oh shit, hell yeah, but it was enough where I was like, I get it. Like it makes sense for Mad Max, and um I don't know. I would recommend it, but I definitely agree this could definitely fit third place. I just beat it, so it's fresh for me.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's a solid space for it. Yeah.
Yep. Well, this is number 2, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yep.
you agree then.
I do.
Do you also agree that these are better than The Witcher so far, or where do you rank The Witcher at?
I honestly, I think Mad Max is not better than The Witcher,
Okay.
personally.
Are you going to
Um,
put The Witcher in second place or third place then? Or are you going to put it in
um,
first place? I just didn't see that coming, I guess.
no, hit him with the Uno reverse. Um, so if I had to pick one, I think second. No, oh, yeah, second would be Witcher.
Witcher. So this one we're about to talk about is still third place, still less than The Witcher to you.
Yeah.
I want to introduce this one as one of 2 Soulsborns I have not beaten. I have talked about it
Mm,
before. This one aesthetically is my favorites out of all the
yep.
Soulsborns, and I also want to beat it legitimately, which for my dumb ass is really, really hard. So
Dude, that's insanity trying to beat it without. I mean, because I don't know nothing about it. I would go back and try and do that.
it's so hard. I get so lost. It's just a maze all the time is what I feel like, and then
Mm,
it's so freaking relentless. But Bloodborne, I'm sure
yep.
all my PlayStation homies will love this one because it's kind of notorious for being just on PlayStation for a long time, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Um, but it's up there on a lot of people's lists of top Soulsborns. I know that. I know it's
Yes.
got its cult following. People love this game. Praise be the
They do.
blood.
There's a cult following behind this game.
Have you tried this one at all?
100%. I mean, I'd hang out at my friend's house a little bit and then play it. Um, I started a playthrough and didn't go anywhere, but like I got to the beginning area right where you had the little dudes around the campfire,
Yeah.
and I tried to fight them all like 16 times and it didn't work, and then and then I just stopped playing.
That's how it works. That's that game.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. And I can tell you
yeah.
that I've done that part so many times that now I can pick up the controller and just run through and kill everybody, even without playing it for months on end. I recently did it. That's how I know. Is
Okay.
that beginning part I can get all the way to the golem without actually struggling at all. But
Oh,
it's just that's one of those games. It's just a skill based game. You got to understand the mechanics really well. But even then, it's still gonna kick your fucking ass, gonna kick your teeth in, and it's also gonna confuse you. The whole cosmic horror, uh, interdimensional freaking, it's just crazy. It's nuts.
I remember hearing about the lore of that game because so I do know like everything. I've watched plenty of videos on it and like why the lore is like so good in
Vadi
that game.
Vidya, I'm assuming.
Maybe I
He
don't
does
know.
he does good ones. He does like big cinematic ones. If you're ever interested, you want to go check
Mm.
out the lore of any of them. He does really good ones.
Yeah, I just remember hearing about the lore and just like how deep it is and like what they were portraying in the fucking camp and like this story. It just sounded insane. Like,
Yeah. Um,
yeah.
you can unlock the secret ending final boss by eating umbilical cords. You have to find like 3 or 4 of them throughout the game and eat them right before the final boss, and then you trigger the blood moon something something something. Nuts.
Oh,
The game's nuts.
okay. Yeah, I did not know that. Such is life. I don't think I would ever get to that part, and be honest with you.
I uh I got stuck several times, but the current one, the farthest I've made it is there's like, I don't know, me and Audrey were playing it together, and we got to this part where we had to fight this giant spider thing. And
Mm.
everyone's gonna think I'm talking about Rom when you jump down into the lake and you fight. That's not what I'm talking about. We killed him already. Later on, it's just some generic spider that kicked our ass. So I don't think we're supposed to be there. Because then we eventually just decided to say screw it because he had a bunch of baby spiders with him. We ran past him, and then in that hallway past him, there was just some dude standing there that I don't remember what he did, but he made us very discouraged. We said no more. We're done for now, and we haven't gone back since. And that had to have been at least like 6 years ago.
Are you talking about the moon presence boss?
Yeah, for the final boss. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I want to watch it later. So I just pulled it up for myself.
Just have it ready. That's on
Yep.
my backlog, so it might end up being one of those games I actually end up playing like on the stream or something eventually.
Could be dope. That could be dope.
You're gonna see Derek be very frustrated. remember the Jurassic Park stream? We're about to have that shit again.
It was like 30 minutes, a good stream, hour maybe.
I haven't. That's the most viewers we've had at one time. Was during my rage moment. People stuck
Yep.
around for that shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I was like, you know what? We're gonna go play Scarface now.
Yep.
Nice. So you just with these kinds of games, you just watch. Have you played any Soulsborns?
I played Dark Souls 2 or 3, one of the two, but not very far into it. I don't know. I'm not kind of like, I like them. They're just not. I don't find them that fun.
You gotta,
Or
yeah, you gotta enjoy like the atmosphere and the frustration a little bit. I think.
yeah, it's not my thing. I'd rather struggle elsewhere doing something else. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have my games that I play. So it's all PvP shit. So like that makes me angry enough, you know. I
yeah,
don't need to get beat by a fucking NPC.
that's worse in my opinion. That makes me even angrier because I'm like, I know there's some motherfucker on the other end just laughing about whatever they just did to me.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
teabagging me now. They're teabagging me.
Yeah. Yep. I think I could try to go back to one of those. I would like to try Bloodborne. Who knows though?
Yeah, that one's. I mean, I'm sure if you follow a guide, like if you follow Fighting Cowboys, the guy I usually use, um, I bet you could get through it relatively easily. To be honest, he does a really good job of keeping it down to earth and helping the average schmo like myself get through it.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah. Well, we're
I'm
down
hoping I
to
can
it.
get that
It's
on
the last
PC.
one. I'm scared. I don't even want to say it yet. I'm so.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Let's just until next time. Goodbye, guys.
Yeah. All right, bye guys.
Subscribe. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, the one game that I think we both agree is better than The Witcher, and
Hmm.
I know that this one is Alan's favorite in the entire series. Arguably mine too. Just like hours wise, I put more into this one than any of the other ones. But I
Yep.
just don't like to say it out loud because I think I'm so burnt out still that I just don't want to admit to it.
Also,
Uh,
Fallout New Vegas fans will probably hang you.
yeah, and that is my second favorite, so I'll give him that. I don't know. I like 3 a lot too. I always do this every fucking time. Uh, but yeah, Fallout 4, 2015. I have a lot to talk about on this one, to be honest. I really do.
Mm.
Because when this game got announced, it was the really cool thing that Bethesda did where it was literally like 6 months later it was going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So the announcement happened. I went to my boss and I was like, hey, I'm going to take a week off in November for a video game. Don't call me. It was basically what I told him. And he was like, okay, like, I guess we're doing that. But that 6 months leading up to it, I sang Take Me Home. No, I sang, what was the theme song? There was some theme song that I would say like War Never Changes. I was calling it the perfect video game. I was like, you can build bases, you can hunt
Mm.
monsters. It's in the apocalypse. What else do
Yeah.
you need? You know?
There
It
you
was
go.
everything I wanted. Me
Mm-hmm.
and my friend, I don't know if I can say his name. I'm gonna ask him later. So if this is bleeped, he said no. That's what happened. Kyle, he actually came over and we did like a Fallout fest, and it was like 4 days. He brought a bunch of meatball subs, and we just played the shit out of Fallout for like 4 days straight. It was fantastic. It was everything I could
That
have ever hoped
sounds
for.
wonderful.
I have like 800 hours in that game. I have beaten it as the Railroad and the Institute. I need to
Yep.
do the Brotherhood, which is ironically my favorite. I just was saving it best for last and never got to it. Uh,
Okay.
um, but if I do beat it, and all I have to do is beat it as the Brotherhood, I don't have to do anything else. I can streamline it to the end of the game, and I'll get the Platinum Trophy. That's the only trophy I need left, is just beating the story for that as the Brotherhood. So I really want to. I even got the village, a big village, to 100% happiness legitimately when it first came out, which was stupid hard. There were guides everywhere about
Jesus,
trying to do
dude.
it, and even they were like, it's luck. You got to do all this plus have some luck."
Yep. Oh my god.
So I played the shit out of the game. I love the DLCs too, even the ones other people don't like Nuka Cola World. I still tell people you should check it out at least.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but it's still really fun.
Yeah. When that game came out, I that was one of the like I had money as a kid when that came out, so like I had my job at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I'm pre-ordering this game. I bought the pre-order with the fucking book, that it comes with, you know? I
Yeah.
think I still have the book actually,
I'm gonna steal
or
that
like
from you.
the guide. I'll have to find it. I think I know where it is. But I got the guidebook for Fallout. Um, I was so happy with that game. Like literally was everything I wanted out of Fallout because I played Fallout 3. Fallout 3 was fine, I think. I played
I
it
liked
quite
it.
a bit. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't. I think I remember liking it a lot. And then when Fallout 4 came out, I was like, oh no, this is so much better. Like this is amazing.
Like, why was I
It,
thinking that trash was anything good?
yeah, and then the story in Fallout 3, I was kind of like upsetty spaghetti with. I wasn't
Really,
like too
I
terribly happy with the ending.
have my problem with Fallout 3 and New Vegas and Skyrim is that I have the PS3 copies. I need
Hmm.
to, and Skyrim, yeah, there's a PS4 copy that I'm gonna eventually get and play through. But for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, there's no other like physical copies on other generations. And on the
Mm.
PS3, those games in particular, those three, they like to do this thing where as your save file gets bigger, it takes away from the RAM of the game.
What?
Yeah. So as you're getting through the game, the frame rate starts to drop down to like single digits towards the end. I'm not even kidding. Like I could not play it. It looked like a slideshow. I'm very okay with jank. I like shit. I play
Hmm.
PS2 games still. I have fun with this kind of stuff, you know. But that
Yeah.
is just too far. So technically, I have my game collection, and Lorenzo, you've seen it in person. I have my game collection
Yes.
split up where I have most of them are beaten and they're on a beaten side, and then I have my backlog on a separate area. Now there's an exception to this rule, which is Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Bethesda or Skyrim for that reason. In the on the PS3, those three games are just on the I've beaten them because I technically have at one point in my life. It's just I'm never gonna do it on these PS3s. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then another exception is the Kingdom Hearts like extra games, like the 357 and a half days and blah 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 blah. Those extra ones, not 1, 2, and 3, because I really just
Okay.
don't care and I don't like them. I'm not. Okay. I started the card based one and I was just done. I couldn't do it anymore. So those are the two exceptions. I lied as well. There's another one where X2. I have Final Fantasy X and X2 on PS4, and I've never actually beaten X2, and I don't ever plan to. I've tried it twice, and I don't like
Oh
it.
shit.
And I know people are gonna think, oh, it's because it's girls. No, I fucking love playing as girls. To be honest, usually
Yeah.
when I have a character creator, I pick a girl. I
Yeah.
don't like
Well,
them. Like,
yeah, literally though.
and there
That's
were
what I always do.
that's that generation. I think that's the first one where they started trying to do that. There's more of a time element to your moves instead of it just being strictly turn based. And I'm
Mm.
the kind of person where it's like one or the other. Like either just be turn based or just be action. Don't give me this in between bullshit. That shit drives me nuts. That's why I didn't like 13. So it's just not for me. So because I can't physically take it out of there, and I'm never planning on beating it, it just gets moved over. But yeah, I guess
Fair enough.
that's one thing with the Fallout series. Unfortunately, I want to replay 3 in New Vegas again, but right now, I guess I can play it on the computer. I do own it on the computer.
Hmm.
Um, I just I want to get the trophies for it. I just can't. I have a friend, Kyle, again, who actually does have the platinum trophy for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas on the PS3, and I don't know
Wow.
how he did that. That doesn't make sense to me, and I'm never going to give him. I don't think he listens to these podcasts, so I'm safe unless I get a random text message or he comments below.
Yeah.
But
Or you get
yeah,
a
I'm never going to stroke his ego and
NDA.
let him know. Yeah, how impressive that is to me. That's insane. I want to
Fuck.
ask him how.
Yeah. Man, Fallout 4 was it came out at the perfect time, I think.
It did.
Um, for what it was, and people were really, really wanting some apocalyptic game. They've been big forever, right? But um, like a AAA
Yeah.
apocalyptic, game, polished. I say loosely, right? Of course, because
Yeah, it's Bethesda
there were some
polished.
issues. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fuck, man.
It really
I
was
just remember.
an era because it
Yeah,
really set, and I think it was the perfect amount of marketing too. Like the
yeah,
6 month gap, people were like, "Oh my god, I don't have to wait years for this. It looks
yep.
incredible." Like it was just the ultimatum. It was perfect.
Hmm. I think so.
In my opinion, it absolutely beats out The Witcher 3 like tenfold.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I played a shitload of that game, and then the amount of mods I've downloaded. Oh my god.
I love the
Fucking
oh yeah, mods. I still haven't played with mods. I should. I need to give
dude.
one play. But every time I want to start it up again, I just want to get that platinum. So I just think about that and then I end up bailing because I'm kind of burnt on the actual game.
Mm. Yeah, well, I play for like I sit, look for mods, like what would be a cool pack? Like what do I want? Guns in there? What do I want? Do I want to change the setting? And then I'll do this for I don't know, a couple hours, hour or two, and then I'll load the game, and then it'll crash, and then I'll try to fix it, and then I'll fix it without a mod that I know isn't working together. Play for I don't know, a couple hours, maybe a day, maybe, and then I'm like, oh damn, that was fun. Okay, what am I playing now?
Never again. Well, there was
Yeah,
just so much of that game too, like customizing the guns. Um,
yeah,
God, that was crazy. I get it.
yep,
It's a drop in, drop out kind of game now for me too. I don't play it for very
mhm,
long, but when I first came out, I did. I played the hell out of it.
yep,
Did you
yeah,
play
I
all
don't
the
have two.
DLCs?
No, actually, I didn't. I didn't play any of the DLCs, and I probably
What?
have. Yeah, I think like I said, I have 200 hours on my Steam account, and then God knows how many hours on my old Xbox account that I don't have
I
access to.
don't know how the community feels about this, and I don't know if I'm going to get run through the polls for this. But Far Harbor DLC is better than the base game.
That's what I've heard. I've actually watched the Far Harbor DLC quite a few times. I've never played it
It's,
myself.
it's so good to me. That was so good. I loved
It
how
looks good.
spooky it was, and um, oh, I wanted to also mention I loved the updated look of the Death Claws, like from going from New Vegas or 3 to 4. Like, holy shit, that was cool. That very first scene where it comes climbing out. I do hate that they made you fight one so early,
Yeah,
and
I was
that's
gonna bring that up.
but it was impactful in the sense of like, oh shit, that's crazy cool. Like that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm a little upset with how they did that, but like it is what it is, and I still enjoyed the game regardless of
You just hate that because
like
they did it so soon and you shouldn't have been able to
yeah,
kill it. I get that, but
right.
if you just take that aside, if you leave that out, the act of it coming out of the sewer and killing those people and then hunting you down while you're in a minigun, shooting it with Brotherhood of Steel, freaking uh it's just there that was a perfect way to be like, yep, I'm playing Fallout. You're right. Like this is like insane. Very cool.
Yeah. And it was weird to have Fallout or to have armor, which obviously like then you just
Power
had to
armor.
keep getting cores, right?
Yeah.
But like you could use it quite a bit and then
Yeah.
get down the perk line of it and then get the one where it's like they last 50% longer. So it was very possible to like use it throughout the entire game.
Which is what I liked. It
Um
felt very four felt very much like you could play it the way you wanted to. If you kind of knew
yeah.
how you wanted to build your character, you could live your life like imagine you're a psychotic pyromaniac. You could live that way. Like you could answer questions in
Good.
a certain way. You could find certain recipes that you use just to make Molotovs and flamethrower. Like you could do a real RPG elements to that game and play it
You
out.
know, the one thing I just still hate with Bethesda is when they don't put their entire dialogue screen of like what you're gonna say. You know how many
Oh,
times that pissed me off in my first Fallout playthrough?
yes.
Oh my fucking
Like
god.
I thought you were being sarcastic. I didn't know you were being
Yes.
serious.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. The
You
amount of times I reloaded saves because I'm like, that's not what I wanted to fucking say.
yeah. And then you have to get back to the part. You're kind of pissed off about it.
Yeah.
Oh, drove me nuts. I agree completely. I was like, man, I missed the New Vegas and 3 dialogue box for that reason. I'll give you that because at least it would say more of what they would try to say.
hmm
God.
When the new Fall Skyrim comes out, I'm not gonna play it until they come out with a mod that shows the entire dialogue box. Not fucking happening.
In
Like I just
Skyrim or
yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6, right? Is
Yeah.
that
Oh yeah, whatever. Elder Scrolls 6. They've released Skyrim for so many years now that that's all I can think about.
that's just the common name. Hey, they
Yeah.
mixed it up and did Oblivion recently. They changed it
Dude,
up.
that Oblivion release did fucking great. Oh my god, such a beautiful. They did such a good job with
Did
that
they? I've never
remaster.
played the
Oh my
OG one,
fucking
so
god.
Skyrim was my introduction to the Elder Scrolls, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
So I never
Yeah,
played the
Oblivion
older
I
than that.
played quite a bit.
Kyle really liked Morrowind.
Yeah, I would not play Morrowind. I mean, everything looked great there and this and that, but like, I've seen so much gameplay of it, and it looks so tedious to play that game.
Yeah.
I'm good.
He said that he made his character eventually because he got so overpowered. He could just fly up in the air and flick magic throwing knives at people that would kill everything in one hit. So he was just basically God flying around the map, just
Okay.
smiting down whoever he wanted.
That's sounds like Morrowind.
Yeah. So, I wanted to check out the Oblivion one, but I kind of don't want to spend a lot of money because I don't know. I don't know.
It's pretty fucking good.
I have other things I want. I still got to get
really good
Last of Us Part 1 remake and Part 2 remake for the PS5 because I still haven't done that. And that's like probably my favorite game series ever.
It is pretty good. That had an impact. The first one, the second one was okay. It was whatever.
I'll fucking kill you. How about that?
I could live without the second one being real.
Are you just one of those haters that hated that they killed Joel?
I mean, it was, yeah, but that's not why I hate the game.
You didn't see that coming though? That didn't like.
No, that is not what I figured would happen at all.
I saw that coming when they ended the first game. I was like, they're going to kill Joel the next game. Alan said the same thing.
I don't know. Like I said, if they never made it, I would be fine. Actually, I'd be happier.
I think what happened was Alan mentioned it, and I was like, that makes so much sense. Like that's absolutely what's going to happen. He's not a good guy, and I love him, but he's not a good guy. That's how an ending would happen. Like,
he's not, but I don't care.
I don't care. I don't know. I thought it was way more realistic. Also, Neil Druckmann, Neil, what is his name? Druckmann? Yeah. Said that the first one is about love and the second one is about hate. And when you kind of think about it in that perspective, it really it slapped.
I don't know, man. Whatever, creator's choice at that point, but I don't like his choice. So whatever. You can tell me. You can tell me all of the artistic reasons on why you picked this and how it affects my brain chemically. I don't fucking care. I don't like it.
It's fucking dumb. No, I thought it was some of the best games. It's the gameplay itself in the second one that's my favorite ever in any game. I can kind of be a psychotic person in that game. That's what makes it great. Is they flinch when you aim at them. People do. You know, they'll be on the ground cowering, and you like aim the gun, and they'll put their hand up to like cover their face, and then you can put your gun down, and they'll put their hand down, and it's just it's a psychopath's wet dream, is what it is. One time, I was trying to be stealthy, and I had a bow and arrow, and I was going to shoot this guy in the head, but I didn't aim high enough, and he was looking in my direction, but he couldn't quite see me, and so I shot. And so instead of it hitting his head, it went into his throat. And he literally, with both of his hands, grabbed onto the arrow and was trying to like scream, but he couldn't. And he like literally slowly fell to the ground. And I was like, yep, I'm sold. That's amazing. That is art right there. That is the best thing ever. I'm going to get so many less subscribers for saying this on the channel. But
I mean, I that sounds fucking amazing.
Isn't that
I'm still not gonna play the game.
My mouth dropped. I was like, that is the coolest shit ever. And then the Rat King. Oh, there's just so much to that game. You can't. Both the first and second one I love, but I do think the second one's my favorite. Which people might hate that answer.
Wild.
And that's just because you just like the Joel part, or you just hate the Joel part. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I left a bad taste in my mouth, man.
Just the Joel aspect.
No, I liked how it ended. It didn't need more. Okay, it didn't need more.
I would agree with that.
How it ended.
I felt that way before the second one came out. No, that's not true. I actually really wanted to know what was going on because at the end of the first one, you could see that Ellie saw that Joel was lying. So I definitely wanted to know what was happening. I disagree with you greatly, actually.
No, I think it was like either that. No fucking second game, or just change it because I did not like what they did and how. I don't know.
You just wanted Joel to live. If Joel lives, that would have been all it was.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll get over my saltiness.
I didn't think I would like Abby. Like I was really against Abby before I started playing, and then very quickly I actually ended up liking Abby. Like when they first made me start playing as her, I was like, "What the fuck is this? Get her out of here! I don't care about this." But then she like ripped a pipe out of a wall, and I started beating the defected, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I kind of like her, but I'm still more interested in what's going on. But by the end of the game, I genuinely liked both Abby and Ellie so fucking much. And specifically with that fight scene where you play as Abby and you fight Ellie, you get to see how crazy she fucking is. How crazy Ellie is. Ellie's insane.
Yeah, well, like father, like daughter.
I know, and that's why it was kind of scary. You're like, oh my god, like I get it because that's how I played. But Jesus, she's nuts. I don't know how we got so hard on a Last of Us tangent, but I'm okay with it. I loved it, to be honest. That was keen. Back on Fallout though. With Fallout 4, I do greatly agree. The it's way better of a game than Witcher 3, in my opinion, and I think in Lorenzo's. If you disagree, please leave a comment below. Let us know what game you thought would be Game of the Year. And if it's The Witcher 3, that's an understandable choice. That game is massive. It's literally got a cult following behind it. The fourth one's coming out. So if you haven't played it yet, go check out 3 before 4 comes out.
I mean, if it's anything to go by, I'm going to buy it just because of Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Forgot you recently played that.
Oh my god.
Which is funny because I feel like most people who bought Cyberpunk because of Witcher.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I bought Cyberpunk because crazy ass world it was in. I wanted to see that weird ass fucking druggy, fucking shitty town. I love that. I'll eat that shit up. Just like open world survival games.
And Fallout.
Give me.
Yeah, same thing with it's like that Fallout vibe that kind of destroyed crazy. That's why I always fell in love with it. I love that 50s aesthetic. Yeah. That always just struck me cool.
Yeah, I'm buying it. Maybe not pre-order because I'm not pre-ordering anything as a goddamn adult. Because I will never pre-order something. Been burned too many goddamn times.
If I had money right now, I'd be pre-ordering Resident Evil Requiem. I'll tell you that. Which that makes me sad. I won't be able to get it. So no one talk about that until I can get it. That's like a YouTube rule. No one on YouTube can get it until I get it.
I'll send YouTube an email.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. YouTube.gmail.com.
YouTube.gmail. Oh man. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Thanks for joining us. Let us know what your 2015 Game of the Year retrospective is down below. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I could really use the numbers. Like the channel. Check us out on streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 to 11 Mountain Time. We are currently doing Dying Light 2, and I'm a bitch about it. As Lorenzo would justifiably say.
Yeah, he's got scared a couple times. He's bad at running.
He's bad at running. Oh, man. But thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Try to behave yourselves.
Peace, peace.